Hello, everybody, and welcome to Hope School. My name is McKenna. I'm a biomedical engineering major on the Hope Women's Volleyball team. And unfortunately, Karina can't be with us today, but she's a freshman on the Hope Women's Volleyball team. So today for Hope School, we will be talking about the life and legacy of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Do you guys know who Ruth Bader Ginsburg was before we get started? If you don't, that's totally okay because I'm going to tell you all about her. She unfortunately passed away just a few days ago, but she was born in 1933. So we're going to start from the very beginning. She was born, like I said, in 1933 in Brooklyn, New York, to a low-income family. And her name is actually Joan Ruth Bader, but since she had another Joan in her class, she decided to go by Ruth. Her sister gave her the nickname Kiki, which stuck with her for most of her life. Unfortunately, she did lose her sister and her mother at a young age. Her sister died when she was 6, and Ruth's mother died the day before Ruth's high school graduation. Ruth did go on to earn a degree from Cornell University, where she graduated with honors. And she also met her husband, who you can see in that bottom picture. She met him, Martin Ginsburg, in college. So eventually, Martin and Ruth got married, and Martin was drafted to serve in the military. So Ruth moved with him to Oklahoma and raised their daughter Jane and their son James while Marty served in the military for a while. After he served, the couple went to Harvard Law together. And many people at Harvard Law did not believe that women belonged in the law school, and they believed that they were taking the place of men who deserved it more than women. So we're going to play a little game. Can you guys guess what percentage of Ruth Bader Ginsburg's graduating Harvard Law class was women? In 1959, what percentage of her class was women? You got to guess? All right, let's see. 1%. That's crazy. There were 550 people in her graduating class, and only 7 of them were women. And there is Ruth right here, surrounded by men in her Harvard Law class picture. Now, Ruth actually did not graduate from Harvard Law because Marty got a job in New York. So Ruth switched schools and ended up graduating from Columbia Law, where she was first in her class. But when Ruth wanted to find a job at a law firm, she couldn't find anything. She would go through interview after interview, and no one wanted to hire her because she was a mother of 2 young children and wanted to work simultaneously. Now that seems like a bit of discrimination based on sex, which, as you'll see, Ruth Bader Ginsburg fought her whole life so that that wouldn't happen to others. So when she couldn't find her dream job at a law firm, she became a law professor at Rutgers, where she developed that passion for fighting for women's rights and gender equality. Now, eventually, Ruth Bader Ginsburg was appointed to the Supreme Court by President Bill Clinton in the 90s, and she was only the second woman to be a Supreme Court justice. And then there you can see her with other justices in the bottom picture, and since then, other women have been appointed to the court. So, another fun little game. Ruth Bader Ginsburg is a pretty small woman, but she had a big voice and a big impact on the world. Can you guys guess how tall she was? Now, this might not be to scale exactly, but I'm guessing LeBron is a lot bigger than she was. Do you guys have a guess? She was 5'1". I bet some of you guys are probably 5'1" already. She was small, but she was mighty. So, unfortunately, she did pass away recently, but she did leave a great legacy on our country and on the world. So, a couple of things that she was able to accomplish throughout her career and life. She fought for gender equality in law and made workplace conditions a lot better for women. She also, in her time, became a pop culture icon. As you can see, she definitely inspired younger generations. A lot of little girls dressed up as Ruth Bader Ginsburg for Halloween and just really looked up to her as a positive role model, especially for young women. And there she is working out. She did 20 push-ups and a 30-second plank a day up until her dying days. She was in great shape. So now I'm just going to leave you guys with some quotes from Ruth Bader Ginsburg. You guys might have questions about them, what they mean, maybe some words in them. So those are awesome things to continue thinking about and continue thinking about the legacy that she left. So the first one is, there will be enough women on the Supreme Court when there are 9. So if you guys didn't know, there are 9 justices on the Supreme Court. And Ruth Bader Ginsburg, or RBG as she goes by, said that women should basically have a bigger voice on the court. And so she's saying here that when the Supreme Court is all women, that will be enough. Here's another one. Feminism is the notion that we should each be free to develop our own talents and not be held back by man-made barriers. So that's her definition of what feminism is for her, or was for her. And the last one is, I would like to be remembered as someone who used whatever talent she had to do her work to the best of her ability. So you guys can think about those quotes, maybe reread them a few times and just think about what they mean to you. I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson, had a lot of fun teaching you guys about RBG. See you next time.